I feel like we need a big update. Does anybody else feel like what just happened? Like, what happened? I was so ready to work on my life for 2025. I had a solid plan. I had set my goals. And then, what happened? So let's rewind to December. I was doing Vlogmas. I was incredibly happy, and when Vlogmas number 4 was supposed to come out, I was exhausted and I didn't even see it coming, and I didn't even notice it until my therapist looked into my face and said, "You are tired." But I didn't feel tired. I was so motivated. I was so happy. I was enjoying doing Vlogmas. I was working on my PhD like crazy, working until crazy hours in the night. And I didn't feel any of that. Both my therapist and my personal trainer, both of them told me, "You need to stop." And by stop, they meant everything. No PhD working, no YouTube recording, no working out. Just stop. Do nothing. Just be on the sofa the entire day doing nothing. And when they said this, an insane amount of anxiety came up to my body. I enjoy quiet times. I enjoy my time, but I enjoy them when I know that I have worked on the things that make me happy. And I know this is something that I have to work on, because I'm not able to relax if I know there are things that have not been done. That will give me anxiety. The fact that I'm sitting down on the sofa without doing anything, knowing that there are things that I haven't done and need to be done, the amount of anxiety that gives me, it's insane. So, because there were two people that I highly value and that obviously they're helping me in my life, my therapist and my personal trainer, I decided to listen to them. So I didn't do anything. The first day, anxiety, like I couldn't even relax properly. I had to put a TV show on so that my brain was distracted and I didn't even notice that I was not doing anything. Second day, it was okay. I did a few things on Notion. I tried not to think a lot about the work that I wanted to do, but it was okay-ish. Third and fourth day, I started noticing how tired I actually was. I don't know. I cannot explain it. I don't know how this happened. I don't know. But I just started feeling what my therapist and my personal trainer had been noticing. And I was like, oh my God. It is true. And then the days after that, I started actually enjoying resting and doing nothing. And you know what? It's the best thing that I did. This was right before Christmas until the 1st of January. And then I decided to prolong it until the official day in Spain of the Three Kings. I don't know if you guys are aware of that, but in Spain, after New Year's, we have a big thing, it's the Three Kings. And I said, you know what? Day 6 is the day I'm going to go back to the lab, so it might as well be the first day that I actually start working on things. Okay, but once January came, was I the only one that thought that January was the longest month? And also did several mini resets during the month because everything was chaotic? Does anybody else feel like they worked a lot, but if you try to think of what you worked on, you cannot remember? Please tell me I am not alone in this. Like January, I don't know what happened. It was long, it was chaotic, I felt like I worked a lot. My health, not a priority. My only priority was my PhD. I was not posting on Instagram, I was not posting on YouTube. My only priority was the PhD. I was staying until 1, 2 a.m. at the lab. I was working on the weekends. It was crazy. I was happy. I have to say that I was very happy. I was very motivated. There were things that were moving forward with my PhD, which I loved it. But for the rest, oh my God. I don't have any other thing to say about January. I don't know what happened, but I could not wait for it to end. Anyway, because of what was happening, I just, told my therapist, you know what, I'm just gonna go with it. I don't know what's happening, but I'm just gonna go with it. I think it is not meant for me to publish anything on Instagram. I think it is not meant for me to be on YouTube. I think right now, for whatever reason, it is not happening, and I think I should take advantage of this. So I took a step back and I started evaluating things. I started evaluating my Instagram. I started evaluating my YouTube. I know a few of you have already noticed because you DM'd me. Thank you for noticing, by the way. I will always be grateful for your support. So yeah, I decided to take a few steps back, and I said, okay, you know what? Maybe this is the time that I can dedicate to work on my Notion, make sure it's fully updated, because there has been several updates that I missed, that I didn't refresh on Notion. Maybe this is the time to think about like my brand and things like that. And this continued to February. I started February in Spain. I was there for things of my wedding. Also, I really wanted to see my parents and I needed the sun, so it was great to be there. It was only a week. And then I came back and I decided to focus a lot on my PhD and my health. On February, I had an appointment with my doctor, and I still have Lyme disease, and the doctor told me that he doesn't believe that Lyme disease can be cured. I think there's a very controversial topic on this. Some doctors think it can be cured, others think it doesn't. It doesn't mean that you live with Lyme disease every single day, but it's just like in a dormant state, and the most important thing to do right now is to make sure that it's under control and that it doesn't progress to the chronic phase. So yeah, when I came back, I had to do a lot of process. I had to process that I am living with Lyme disease. Also, a very close friend to the family passed away, and I was not expecting this at all. I honestly thought that she had a lot more to live. She was going to come to my wedding. So this was, I don't know. When I came back and I was so ready to go back to work, I just had to like process a lot of things. So I had a little bit of a downfall moment in February, and I just decided not to push it. I decided just to continue working slowly on my PhD because that's my main priority. But yeah, I think we have covered everything. So now, today is 24th of February, and I am ready to be back on YouTube. And I am actually going to record what I am doing, which is trying to get back on track. And I mean this in terms of going back to being organized, because right now my life is chaos. And even though I'm a very organized person, I love planning, I have my routines and everything, life happens, right? We cannot always have everything under control. So this is what's happening right now. My life is chaos, and I was okay with it January, February, like with my therapist. I was just like, you know what, if life has to be this way for now, I'll just let it be this way. But it has gotten to a point where now I'm like, I cannot deal with this anymore. I need my life to be back in order. That means finishing my Notion, making sure it is ready. I don't know about you, but Notion makes my life easier in every single aspect. So I really want to finish that. Another thing that I want to organize, and that is going to happen right now, it's my house, because for some reason I feel like I have been tidying up my home very recently lately, like non-stop, and it gets messy in 2 seconds. And I don't know what's happening. So I'm just going to start by that. I think this is the easiest thing one can do in order to like get this sense of like getting your life back on track, getting organized. I think it's something very easy. It doesn't mean that you have to deep clean, but just like tidy up, make sure everything is like in the right place, everything looks good. You can put a Spotify playlist, you can put a podcast, you can put a TV show. Honestly, it's, for me, it works wonders when I want to focus on organizing my life. Also, March is coming, so we're going to prep for the new month. And I'm just going to quickly say now that finolamaestre.com does no longer exist, and now it's called Bloom and Shield, as in nourish and protect, because that's what I always talk about in my YouTube, in my Instagram. Like, my main message is to try and be healthy, so nourish our bodies, and then try to protect ourselves, right? Try to stay strong and prevent any illnesses and diseases as much as we can, of course. So yeah, it's Bloom and Shield, and now I have 2 Instagram accounts. So my personal one, which was public, which was called Finola Maestre, it's now completely private. I have taken away all of the followers that I had that are not friends or family members. It's now called, it doesn't matter what it's called now, because that's only for friends and family, and it's completely private, completely personal, and I have archived every single wellness post that I had in there. So it is completely personal. Now the Instagram account called Wellness with Finola is now called Finola Maestre Osorio, because that is who I am and that's what I want to do. It's my account about wellness, my lifestyle, routines. What you have been seeing there so far, it's not gonna change. I just changed the name because it felt more resonated with me, because it's who I am. It's not Wellness with Finola, it's me. I don't know if this is making any sense. And then I made another Instagram account, which is Bloom and Shield, and that is going to be like more science evidence-based. More topics about, tackling the science behind the health habits and tips that I share. I am very happy about this. I'm super, super excited. I feel like it's my little baby, and before I didn't really want to stay with finolamaestre.com because I felt like I had to be a brand and I had to be an example, always perfect, and that's not who I am. And I said it the first time that I opened this channel, I would always try to be as real as I can, and I am a human being that makes mistakes. And even though I love health and I love to be healthy and I'm in my wellness era, I'm a human being. I also have bad days, and I also sometimes want to eat a pizza. Do I think it's healthy? No, but I'm human. Sometimes I just want to have one. I don't think there's nothing wrong with having one every once in a while. So yeah, I just thought it has been bugging me for a very long time, like finolamaestreosorio.com, like the website itself. I just felt like I had to be completely perfect, and I was putting a lot of pressure on myself. And also in Wellness with Finola, I thought that I couldn't share these humble moments, and I always say, like, I love social media. I do not think social media is fake. I think people are fake, not social media. Social media is what we create, what we share. That's my opinion, that this is how I see it. And I started thinking, you know what? I don't think social media is fake. I think people are fake. And right now, I am not being 100% honest with my community. Like, I am not posting because I don't think I can post this, and it was just because of the name. I don't know if this is gonna make any sense. I don't know if anyone else is going to agree or not. Maybe you have completely different opinions to what I'm saying, which is completely okay. It's just how I felt. It was related to the name. The name of my website and the name of my Instagram handle. It was really just affecting me and the way that I was putting my message out there. I was just not okay. I was very stressed. I didn't feel aligned with what was happening, and I just wanted to go back to who I am, which is a person, a human being, not a brand. I mean, I cannot do that. I know other people have their names as a website, and it's completely fine with them, and I love that. I'm not judging here. This is just my situation, my case, how I'm experiencing this. And I have to say, since I rebranded everything and now it's Bloom and Shield, I am so happy. I am so excited. It's my little baby. It's where the programs, the courses that I'm going to create in the future are going to be. It's like the place where I will offer the services and help people to live a healthy life. And the creator is Finola Maestre, which is me, Finola Maestre Osorio. That is me, a person who goes through her struggles also. that's it. That's all I wanted to say. I don't want to stay here babbling for too long, because if not, it's going to take majority of the video, but I really thought that you guys deserved a little update on what happened and why I disappeared in the middle of Vlogmas. So yeah, now yes, let's get back on track. Let's prep for March. I know you guys voted for a monthly prep with me video, and I promise you it is coming. It is coming. However, I do want to say that it's my last year of my PhD. Well, it's supposed to be my last year of my PhD. You never know how these things are going to turn out. That means that I'm going to have a lot of work. I will try as much as I can to stay consistent, but if I miss some videos, just know that is because my PhD is my priority. That's all I want to say. A little heads up, warning, notice. Anyway, let's start. Okay, so because we're doing this on a Monday after work, it's already quite dark in my house. It's still daylight, but it's already pretty dark here, so let's set the ambience. I don't know what playlist you put on or what type of music you listen to when you clean your house, but for me it's always reggaeton. I grew up with reggaeton. I love reggaeton. It motivates me so much. Before I was so exhausted, and now I'm like ready for anything. Anyway, so because I kind of want us to feel as if we're doing this together. If you're doing this like me in the middle of the week after having worked, and you just tidy up your home, this first step, it's more than enough. You can do a little yoga session, shower, and just keep on the rest of the evening relaxing, and then continue tomorrow. However, today is Monday. I'm pretty sure you saw it on TikTok. There's a viral TV show from Spain that I actually watch. I like watching it, okay? Please don't judge me. I like watching it. It relaxes me because I don't have to think or anything. So it's at 10 in the night and it lasts until 1 a.m. I know it's quite late, but because I'm not yet into my getting early routine, I'm still in the process of, like, you know, slowly incorporating my habits and my routines. Mondays I just give my little treat of watching that TV show. So because it's late, I'm having a coffee, but it's not a very intense coffee, just a tiny little bit. It's just because of the flavor, with a lot of milk. And what I'm going to do now is do a brain dump. I don't know if I'm going to work. It's currently 7 o'clock. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna sit here for a while and brain dump. I think this is very useful, especially when you have been feeling stuck for a very long time and you think that you have a lot of things in your mind. The best thing is to just try to take them out and put them on a piece of paper or your device or whatever. The place where I do this is my Notion. So yeah, I think I'm just going to sit down here, think about things. I'm gonna continue with my music on because I'm, you know, feeling it. Actually, I'm going to put my little speaker instead of having the headphones, because when it's dark and I'm alone at home, I get very paranoid and scared. And I'm waiting for Jorge to arrive, so I would rather have the music on the speaker so I'm also aware of my surroundings. I don't know. Do you relate with this? I'm just very paranoid when it's dark. If it's daylight, I don't know, I have the feeling like less things can happen. I'm not sure it's true, but that's the feeling that I have. I prefer, yeah, I'm more aware of my surroundings when the dark arrives and it's more silent, you know, the ambience. I don't know. Anyway, I'm bubbly. Brain dump time. We just finished watching the TV show. It's 1:30 a.m. We're going to sleep and I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. It's currently 11:20. I have gotten up at 9 and had an extremely slow morning. I feel like I'm incubating something. I have a pain in my throat when I swallow. The side of my tongue is also hurting. Weird, because that never happened to me. And I have a little bit of pain here and here, as if my ears, I don't know. Also, I feel quite swollen. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, I really hope I don't get sick and this is just something temporary of having gone to bed late and waking up early-ish. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to meet a friend at 12:30 or maybe a little bit before, because he's finishing some errands and he might finish before. This friend and I love meeting in a coffee shop and working together. We're super productive when we're together. So because I don't have to be at the laboratory, I don't have any experience right now, the analysis of the software, so the software that I use for the analysis is currently booked. I cannot use it until Thursday. I have it booked from Thursday to Sunday. I just have to work on the computer, see if I can read any articles or progress in any article writing, or maybe gathering some clinical data from my patients. So yeah, but because I have to work this weekend and quite intense, I think today I'm gonna take it very chill. Like, I'm going to work, but chill. Try to rest, because if we don't take time for ourselves, we can enter burnout. So yeah, I understand that I have to work this weekend. Like, I'm not angry or frustrated about that. Like, right now a lot of people need that software for analysis, so if I have to use it on the weekends, I'm lucky that my computer is connected to the software, so I can work from home. I don't have to go there. That's something that the chief of the laboratory allowed me to have. She understands my situation, that it's my last year and I need to use the software a lot. Sometimes when people are done during the day, I use it at night. So it's nice that she allowed me to have a connection from my computer so that I can access the computer back in the office from home. That is honestly, like, super helpful. Anyway, I'm a mess, as you can see. I'm just gonna get ready. Okay, I am ready. A little bit of deodorant. And a little bit of perfume. Let's go. Hey guys, it's currently 8 p.m. After working at the cafe, my friend and I decided to go for a little walk And this is something that I want to advise you to do. If you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling like nothing is going your way, I know sometimes we feel like what we have to do is focus on working and trying to get things going, and you know, trying to make the biggest effort and invest a lot of time into trying to build either the routine or the project, whatever it is that we're working on. Just like put all of ourselves into that. But sometimes going out for a walk is the best thing that you can do, because you get perspective, you clear your mind, you get some rest, and also, why not go for a walk with a friend that you haven't seen in a very long time, and you can talk about different things. It doesn't have to be related to what you're going through or why you're feeling stuck. But honestly, you come back home with another vibe. So this is a big advice of mine. Okay, I arrived here at around 4-ish something, and I have to say I am getting ill. Like, I don't even think that I'm getting ill, I think I'm ill. I can feel my tonsils super inflamed. It really hurts when I swallow. So yeah, I am very propense, is that the word in English, to get amygdalitis all the time, and it's bacterial amygdalitis, like you get the white spots. So yeah, it's not good. So when I arrived, I just focused on doing a little bit of work, PhD work on my sofa, being under the heater, and I asked Jorge if when he was coming home he could try and find some Epsom salts, because it helps to release the tension of our muscles, and also it helps a little bit when you have a cold. So I'm going to prepare a bath, I'm going to put this in, and I'm just going to relax. I really didn't want to stop working, but we need to put a little reminder to stop working and focus on ourselves. I feel so renewed right now. If you have the chance of having a bath, just have it. If not, just try to have like a very warm shower, relaxing with a TV show in the background, or just a meditative session. Honestly, having a bath and a warm shower just do wonders to our brain and to relax ourselves. Not only our brain, but also relax our muscles when we're so tense. It's so great. And I just really wanted to show you the skincare that I'm using. I feel a bit ridiculous with the glasses on because they're a bit damp. But yeah, I really wanted to show you the skincare that I'm using. This is the skincare that I got for myself and for Jorge in Christmas as a present. I was really researching for natural skincare and like natural makeup, and also makeup that wasn't really makeup but skincare, just tinted. So yeah, I saw Typology and I saw a lot of good reviews. I did a little bit of research. It looks good. I'm very happy with this choice that I made. And when I used the makeup, in Spain, people noticed in my skin, like they said it was so good, it didn't look like makeup. Anyway, so happy. Just wanted to share this little thing, and now I'm going to see how Jorge's doing with dinner. Hey guys, it's Wednesday. And what I'm doing today is focusing on the next part of, you know, getting back on track or putting my life together, prepping for the new month, and that is my health. Our health is so important, and I feel like it's not something we prioritize all the time. In December, I redid the blood test, and we could see that we had managed to lower down the levels of the bacteria Borrelia. However, it's still quite high, and we also saw that because of this disease I have toxins, I have toxicity in my body, which I need to like get out. So right now I'm just implementing my time into updating my supplements, seeing what medicines I need to take for this, and I have a headache because I have been, kid you not, all morning just researching and reading, because whenever I buy something, even if it's the brand that the doctor recommended, I just want to know opinions about people. I want to go through reviews, I want to like go through the research, I want to make sure that that brand indeed is good and they use science, you know. I don't know, I'm very picky and strict in that aspect, so that is what I'm doing. I would highly suggest you guys to take the time into evaluating your health. What is your health status right now? Do you need supplements? Do you need any treatments? And of course, don't do this on your own. I mean, for the treatment part, do this with your doctor. When was the last time that you had a proper check-in? So like go to your doctor, explain what's happening, and get a blood test. And also, you don't need something happening like symptoms to get a blood test, just to do a check-in. I recommend doing check-ins a lot. Like right now with my Lyme disease, obviously I have to have check-ins more recent. But before I was sick, I would have a blood test every year to make sure that everything is okay and to track my health. Okay, so I don't know if you can see, but for my supplements, I use the brand Cure. The reason why I love Cure so much is because it has individualized pouches, so you choose what supplements you want to have. I know I know the idea of having like a multivitaminic complex that is just one tablet is great, but sometimes, you know, there's something that you don't need or something that is missing. However, if you do find a multivitaminic complex that it's great for you, go for it. But I love Cure because you can actually put everything that you want. I want a B complex. So my B complex is B2, B3, B5, B6, B9, B12, B8, I think I said already. I talked with a friend of mine who's a doctor, and she said that normally we don't need all of the vitamin B because we can get it from the foods. However, to help with my Lyme disease, my doctor told me that I need B complex. So I'm gonna add that in. The next thing that I want to have is Boswellia. And the reason for this is because it helps with the digestive system. It also helps with the joints, but also my main reason is because it has anti-cancer properties. You know, in this channel, it's all about having an anti-cancer lifestyle, which is the definition of a healthy lifestyle for me. So I want to add that. The next thing that I want to add is iron, and this is because I have had a deficiency since I'm a teenager, so I really need to have this. The next thing that I want to take is magnesium because it helps with our immune function and our muscle function. It's super important to have magnesium. The next thing is called in Cure Solar Complex, and this is just a complex of vitamin C, vitamin E. The next thing that I like having on my Cure, and I had it also in the previous order, it's ubiquinol CoQ10, and this is mainly to help neutralize the free radicals. Free radicals atoms can damage our cells, so this is really important for me. Then I have, of course, vitamin D. I live in a place with no sun, and my vitamin D levels in my last blood test, so low, and this is really bad because we need it for our immune system. Then I'm having omega oil, not only to help with my brain and my eyesight, but also my menstrual cycle. Okay, so I have managed to buy every single Lyme disease treatment. I have bought my supplements. I have bought the supplements for my menstrual cycle and my premenstrual syndrome from Fushi. Then from Well Nutrition I got something that it's a non-negotiable for me. It's the way I like to have my protein. So it has every single amino acids, it has 7 mushrooms, and the most important greens to have on a daily basis. And then from the brand Equa I bought electrolytes and the collagen with the hyaluronic acid. This I do not only have because of beauty. My main reason for this is because of my joints. I inherited the bad knee of my grandfather, so whenever I don't have collagen I can notice the friction. So yeah, as you can see, you guys, I'm not super healthy, but like I'm trying my best. Also I have ordered, which I'm very excited about this, from the brand Viridian. It's called Cherry Night, so it has magnesium, it has cherry, which helps with the production of melatonin. So basically it helps for sleeping and also maintaining a healthy level of magnesium. So yeah, because my sleeping is not the best, and I heard a lot of people are having this to help with their sleep, and sleep is super important because it's when the body rests and repairs anything that has been damaged. So yeah, and finally I'm just going to go ahead and reactivate my subscription for the probiotics, which I had inactive because I had a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. My probiotics are from the brand Seed. They're my favorite and the one that I trust the most. Okay, next thing in line is my fitness, and I have been way out of my game. Is that how you say it? Anyway, I haven't done a workout since the beginning of February when I was in Spain, that I went for a run. So for my fitness journey, I'm using the app called Train Well. The reason why I love this app so much and why I'm using this app is because right now I don't have any willpower to work out. Like, I haven't been able to access it because of a payment issue in the entire month of February, and I haven't worked out on my own. Like, right now, there's no willpower for me to do it. If you can do it yourself, go to the gym or go for a run yourself, then do it. But if you're a person that right now struggles to work out, to find the willpower, I love Train Well because you have a personal trainer which has been assigned to you based on your needs. And right now I just need someone that helps me with my Lyme disease and my workouts. So I'm going to go ahead and talk with my personal trainer. I can finally access the app. The payment issue is solved. So I'm just going to talk with her and see when we can arrange a meeting to get back on track. Okay, I have booked a call with her for March 4th at 5 p.m. So that is done. Finally, I want to purchase the 4 classes of row cycle, because something that I really enjoyed is going every Saturday to Pilates Reformative. So, and it's really helping me with my fitness and my Lyme disease. Hey guys, it's Finola from the future. I was just editing this video that you are now watching. I know it's so long, so I have decided to stop it here. This will be part 1. I tried to take out a lot of things, but I know a lot of you really wanted to know what was going on, and I feel like this video is very real and what's happening. So yeah, this is part 1. Part 2 next Sunday. Happy to be back. I'm very excited. So yeah, I really hope that this video helps you to get back on track. You don't have to do everything in one day. Take as many days as you need, or weeks. Maybe you just need to do a full reset before, you know, starting again to work on having the life that you want. So yeah, no rush, no pressure. You do you. take as much time as you need. But I think already I say a lot in this video that can help you. So yeah, let me know in the comments how you're doing. I'm really, really excited. See you next video.
That sound nice. To think better, feel better, love better, sleep